make sure you distribute them in a timely manner. Used to be when I first started in my career a long time ago, about 25 years ago, I don't know why, the computers were, you turn them with a hand crank. Now, computers were very basic. It wasn't like it is today, where you got. I have. To give you an interesting statistic. This is, I think it's a 16 gigabyte iPhone. 16 gigabyte. When I first started my career, I was actually working in information systems, and I managed all the systems for a warehouse for a Procter & Gamble, it's a large consumer products company, a Procter & Gamble paper plant. We had a computer in the room that's probably the size of 2 of these. It had 4 megabytes of memory in it. Okay, think about that. It's just an interesting statistic. In 25 years, how much things have grown. But anyway, I digress. But at that point in my career, it took people a week or two to get minutes out. And email, fortunately, existed at that point in time. It's pretty basic stuff. But you had a way of sending the minutes in email. A lot of times they came in the mail, paper mail in their office. So that was then, back in the dinosaur days. Today you've got email, instant stuff. Get them out. I like to do minutes, and I do them myself for a lot of my meetings. Have a really great tool as part of Microsoft Office called OneNote, very organized. You take it down, hit Control E or something like that, and it brings an email up with the attachment. You send it. So get them out quickly to people so that they have the opportunity to review things. That it keeps track of the decisions that you've made, as we've already said, the action items, any other information. It also gives people an opportunity to provide any corrections. So if you wrote something down, it isn't clear, or it doesn't necessarily reflect exactly the decision that was made, whatever, it's okay for people to come back and say, well, that needs to be adjusted. Sometimes you may not get it down also while you're taking the minutes, and you can stop the meeting and say, okay, wait a minute, I want to make sure I write that down correctly for the minutes. Or if you're looking at it afterwards and it doesn't make sense, it's also okay when you send it out to say, I didn't clearly understand, my notes aren't clear on this point, somebody please help me. And then it's okay for you guys to say, oh, this is what we decided. Okay?